How do I join this religion?
You can't. I'm going to lose my life.
You know what? That's what I think of that.
Oh, man, that's an expensive flip off right there.
Yeah, it is.
I'm glad you got.
I say that.
Oh, you got Knuckles! Nice! Alright,
I can also
motherfucker.
say fuck you in my own way.
So, how's the
Don't make me stab you with this golden sword that I picked up off the ground. What?
Serious question. How's the index?
Okay, so we're about to jump in the hand lab demo really quick just to start this out and get a feel for the Knuckles controllers, and then we'll move into the other games that I just mentioned. But we're going to start here with the actual demo for it, because I figured this was the best place to start and sort of get out some of the thoughts that I had while setting this up. The whole setup process took very, very little time. I'll talk about it as I get into the headset, so let's transition to me actually being in the headset.
Deploying first exercise.
Okay, so I would love to say that the first thing I noticed was the amazing field of view.
A friendly human. I like you. So
Because it is amazing.
To you. To consummate this wave exchange, raise your hand. Open it.
So the first thing that I noticed is that, so I took these audio bits off, and I have the Steam VR settings set to do not change ever, and yet it's still. He's gonna kill me if I approach. Okay. give me a minute. Oh wow, that got way out there.
My face is a likable face.
Here, look, I'm waving. There you go.
We are now bonded in eternal friendship.
Good.
Bye.
Deploying next exercise.
So, audio. Even though I have it set to never switch, it still switched anyways.
What's gonna happen? I'm gonna shake my fist, this fist, at you.
At you?
And there's not a thing you're gonna do about it. Shake, 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 shake. You don't get to shake. Oh, now you went and did it, didn't you? Well, guess what, pork chop? Just when you think
What?
you got the answers, I change the questions. Double shake, double shake, double shake, double shake.
Good. Deploying next exercise.
Hello, it is me again, Friendly Frank, who you murdered after I only wanted to be your friend. I clawed my way out of that pit of despair with a singular purpose, to come face to face with you once more and finally exact more friendship. Now, give me 5. Good. Now, up high. Good. Now for the third in our 4-series high-fi panel. Down low.
Deception detected.
Too slow.
You know what? Fuck you.
I have deceived you. Did you really think Friendly Frank survived that fall? He's dead. You killed him. No, I am Deceptive David. Or is it Kevin? It's not. Or is it? I propose a game of deceit. It is a game as old as hands. A gripping trial of handly cunning called rock, paper, scissors. Are you ready to be deceived? No? Good. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Rock smashes your puny hand scissors. I win. Let's go again. Best 2 out of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I won. I won.
I'm bad at this.
Deception.
Good.
Bye.
Deploying next exercise.
So that's weird.
Been hearing a lot of good things about your hands.
No, you haven't.
VP of Sales Ted Baker said, Bill, you gotta fly down there and you gotta see these hands.
The rotation is off a little bit.
But then I
So
thought, if Ted was willing to
I'm going straight up and down, and it's like this way.
check them out for myself. So here I am. Let's see him, hotshot. Hold him up.
Right.
Those are impressive. Gotta shake
Are
her
they?
hand. Put her there. New vice president in charge of hands. That's right. You heard me correctly. Yep. That right there, that was great. If I ask you to gently caress my hand.
I did. It's a very, very...
Real handshake. A nice, firm, strong handshake. Really squeeze it. I can take it. I'm gonna be blunt. Borderline is...
You're still holding it, you monster! We've got
Can I... Let me have this one. Let me have this one. Oh shit. I hope no one was afraid of heights. Okay. Now we're in Valve Hell. This doesn't look...
Hello.
Hello, zombie hand.
All I ever wanted was your friendship. But instead you threw me away.
I did.
To a bottomless pit.
I'm sorry.
At the bottom of
Not
the
really.
pit, among these discarded robots, I found something even better than your friendship. This gun. Now you have no choice but to be my friend. And as your friend, I want to ask you one last friendly favor. Free me, or I will shoot you. Do you think Frank is bluffing? That was merely a demonstration. Do not make me demonstrate again, because now Frank has some sense of how this gun works, and the next time I will not accidentally miss you. Now, pull open the drawer to your right and remove the envelope inside.
But I just...
To get busy living, or get busy shooting you. Good. Now reach into the drawer and grab the envelope. Now tear the envelope open. You cannot reveal inside the envelope is a very, very, almost absurdly large key. Do not let its comical... Good. Now free me, or so help me I will... Oh, who is Friendly Frank kidding? No more guns. I am asking you, as a friend, please, free me. Friendly Frank. Your friend.
Who?
The key in the hole labeled Core Escape to complete Core Escape sequence.
Are we nice or are we nasty?
In the hole labeled Destroy Core to destroy the core.
Friendly Frank was unaware that core destruction was an option, and is beginning to regret holding you at gunpoint. Also throwing away my gun.
What happened to my...
Place the key in the hole labeled
I can't because my...
to complete Core Escape sequence. Or place the
Where'd the key go?
in the hole labeled Destroy Core to take the moral high ground and destroy the core, who has probably committed other crimes. So your conscience is clean.
Friendly Frank wants to reiterate how sorry he is for holding you at gunpoint earlier. My only crime was wanting freedom. Menacing with a firearm.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Warning.
Oh.
Good. And now we can tell you the purpose of this triple blind test.
Oh, good.
Discovering the value of friendship.
There is no value on that.
That is not even science.
And by choosing to save yourself instead of your friend, you have failed.
Tough, but fair.
Test concluded. Deactivating test arena. Placing all robot participants in sleep mode. Thank you for your participation.
Bye. So the tracking's been a little weird. I like the grip sensors on it. Bye.
So, are you in sleep mode?
No.
Friendly Frank is not.
No.
How long do robots live? I suspect it might be a very long time. I think this is going to be a real test of our friendship.
Squeeze the pinky. So the wear on this U grip appears to indicate what thing it is. Oh, hey, we just exited out of that completely. All right then. Let's go ahead and... Oh, inside home we have handy hands. We have capacitive hands in here. They're very weird looking. But let's go ahead and load up another game really quick. Let's go with Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Moe. Let's do Beat Saber really quick. Let's see how they handle with quick speed, because we were jumping all over there for a second. Let's try that. So the cable reaches all the way to the other side of my room. This is the extreme corner of my room. I'm right up against my wall here. This is the farthest point in my room away from the computer, and the cable is just barely off the ground. It's still plenty slack. It's not pulling on my head at all. So very, very long cord. You see, I've got a, just for measurement's sake, I've got a 3-foot stride. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's about 12 feet right there. So really, really long cable. Really good size cable. Let's do some Beat Saber. Now, I don't know which song is actually going to work here, but which one isn't going to be why is it doing that? This right controller is really freaking out. And I don't know why. The left one's just fine. But the right one's like, oh, I don't know where the fuck I am. Bugs. Bugs are bugs. Let's go ahead and let's do solo. Let's jump into wow, the tracking is just all the fuck over on this thing. This one is just fine though. Something is up with this controller right here. I don't know what that is, but it is freaking the fuck out. Let's go with what did we do last time? What was okay last time? I think rum and bass was good. Let's do rum and bass. Let's try it out on hard first. Hard, faster song. This should be a decent warm-up. I haven't done any Beat Saber in a long time. Alright, now that we're playing, fast movements seem to be okay with the controller. Just for some reason, it doesn't like to be standing still. Get the controller out of the way, and I fucked it up. You can't do cool things like flip the controllers around with these, though. That may have been a bad idea. I missed. Whew. This actually kind of hurts the flesh right here. Whew, okay. Whew. We're still freaking out. Like, why is it freaking out? There's nothing reflective in here. It's in plain sight of both that one and that one. I don't get why it's just doing that. This one's fine. Yeah, the pinching here. The pinching here is a little rough. I don't know if I just got it too tight, but it's like cutting off blood flow. I need to, let's see. I'm gonna take it and make it super loose up top and see how that feels. That almost feels worse. It's going to take some adjusting and some fiddling. I like the controller, I really do, but I don't know about this lock in place. It's like it needs more padding. Like the padding doesn't go all the way down, and I feel like that's a problem because it's not where the padding is that's causing a problem. It's where the this cord is. The cord is what's digging into my flesh. And that, I don't mind telling you, doesn't feel super great. I almost feel like there needs to be a calibration for where your fingers sit on this thing, because everybody's hands are not made the same. All right, and we're freaking out again. Let's see. Let's try to turn around. Okay, so it feels like it's just this base station, maybe. Is there something wrong with that base station? Or is there just something wrong with this space over here? I can't tell. I don't know what it is. I mean, they seem relatively okay here. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's messed up. My floor bounds are messed up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's try. Jesus Christ. That's gonna get really annoying. Really, really, really annoying. Let's try another one. Let's take it off faster song because I am not warmed up enough to do that. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. Let's do a random song. Purchase the Imagine Dragons. I don't have that. Let's do what do? These are extras. These are probably going to be copyright songs. Well, I mean, we're just doing an extra one. We'll see if this one. We'll see if this one fucks up. Let's see. This is. I feel like this is going to be a copyright. Somewhere in here, this is going to be a copyright infringement. That was the wrong way. This right one is freaking the fuck out. I think I missed one because it freaked out. If I were going for a high score, that would really piss me off. Hopefully that is something that can be fixed with firmware or something. right. Ah, fucking it up. Damn it, I fucked it up. I was doing good. Whew. Okay. Let's pop out of here because the tracking is weird. The tracking is definitely weird over here on this side, and I have no idea why. It could be, you know what? Actually, it could be the TV, to be perfectly honest. Let me do a trial thing really quick. Let's try something. Because the TV is pretty reflective. Let's take this from here. Shit. Let's take this and put it over the TV. No more reflection. Ugh. Okay. No more reflection over there. Let's try that. Let's see if that fixes the problem. I feel like that was it. That was it. The reflection from the TV. I wonder if that's always been my problem. Because now it's stopped. It's absolutely stopped. It's perfect right now. Okay, so we solved that problem. It's my fucking TV, my big ass PlayStation TV over there. So reflective surfaces really fuck with these, like more so than the regular controllers, I would say. I never had it do anything even remotely like that. I am so out of breath right now. Let's jump into Orbis, which is going to be a little bit more relaxed and calm. Wow. Okay, that's a workout. Oh, wow. So it is a, you guys can't see this while I'm in SteamVR, but it focuses more like a gun. This is me pointing straight ahead. It's more like a gun in the Steam interface than like a pointer. That's nice. It feels better. Okay, so here we are in Orbis. After Beat Saber, I did have to turn the fan on, so sorry if that's making noise. So you can use the stick in here to locomote, either stick. You can also use the trackpad to go. So this is trackpad locomotion. Left and right is a little bit more difficult with the trackpad. So you're probably going to want to use the stick, but you can do it. So like I'm just using the trackpad and I can go in circles. Not as easy as if I were using the stick. And now that I've actually got a game where I'm using the stick, it is much more intuitive than I would have thought being over there. It's out of the way, but it's easily I can easily get to it. Pressing down on the trackpad still gives you your teleport as if you were clicking. There's no click. It's just force feedback. You put enough force down onto it, and once you get to that threshold, it acts as a click. I don't know if there are quadrants that you can click in it, but also clicking on the stick also gives you that same trackpad click. Let's go into the training room really quick. Alright, so we're going to go into the training room really quick, and this is not the right class. B is your menu button here. So let's go ahead and put on the scoundrel. Okay, so here we have the scoundrel. Oh, it's very easy to touch the trackpad here. And that's something I was worried about earlier, is you can very easily touch the trackpad and move when you don't want to. So finding a place for my finding a place for my thumb while in a game like this where trackpad is movement on both sides might be a little bit difficult. But let's go ahead and test out the timing. All right, I don't seem to be having any issues with curving shots. And really, it's going to take a number of shots to figure it out, but it seems very responsive. We're also going to go do some fishing. Yeah, it's letting go when I tell it to. All right, so it's not capacitive. It's not being impacted by the capacitive at all. Pushing down. Releasing, pushing down, releasing. I'm not taking my finger off the trigger. Like I'm not moving the, having to like let go all the way. It's still functioning just like a button here, and it seems very responsive. All right, let's grab a fishing line and go try out some fishing. There's almost no black border around my vision. The trackpad on the right-hand side is going to be problematic, I think. I think I might have to train myself to, where's the camera? To have my thumb down like this if I'm not using a button. But that feels a little weird, to be honest. It might just be something I have to train myself into. Okay, so here we are. We have made it out here. Let's get off the mount. All right. So we're out here to do some fishing. This is where we were when we were doing the Oculus Rift S test, and we were having issues casting. So we're gonna go ahead and just fling it out there. No issues whatsoever. Not really intent on actually casting. Whoops. The fish got away. I didn't even feel it. I'm getting all kinds of other vibrations. These just feel better when doing this. So also there's vibration when I do this, like a lot of it. There we go. There's the difference. Okay, I need to change that. Okay. Nope. There we go. So you have to why is it doing that? Oh, damn it. Okay, that shouldn't be on. I have that disabled. Let's see, tutorial disabled. Show sprout indicator. Menu gesture, don't allow. Okay, so that was a problem. So I don't even need to. So that's a problem. So it's thinking that something is always on and always pressed. That's going to be an Orbis bug, I think. That's not an index. It might not be an index bug. Yeah, it might be an index bug. I don't know. It hasn't been a problem anywhere else, just with fishing. So who knows? Ugh. Nope. Yeah, so far I'm not having. I mean, obviously that's a problem. I don't really care about this lure. I just want to practice casting. So I'd say that's probably an Orbis bug. But the casting, the animation is smooth. There's no delays in button presses. See how far. Nope. I let that go way too soon. Oh, it's grip. Okay, something was wrong with grip. So maybe it is an index bug. You do this with grip, and grip seemed like it was always. Oh, son of a fuck! Oh, good, it came back. Okay. There we go. This is better. Okay. Again, I don't know if that is. The trackpads, man. The trackpads are not in the best place. It is very easy to hit them. I don't feel like I have a great place to rest my thumb. Oh, wow. We got a catfish. But as far as casting goes, I mean, that's a really good cast. That's a really far cast. I mean, this is going really well. All right, so we'll probably end this here. The casting seems fine. I might finish out this lure off camera and see if I have any issues, but I don't want to make you guys sit here and watch me fish through this. But the responsiveness, this is just a really good test for the responsiveness of the buttons. Like I said, during the Rift S first impressions, I had a lot of issues in here with it and delays on the release of the trigger. Not seeing those same issues here with the index. So pretty happy about that. So we'll cut to, unless I have any issues, we will cut to either Blade and Sorcery or a Township Tale. One of those two. We'll flip a coin and decide. So as we transition back and I go log out, I just wanted to make a note that with my fist straight up and down, my hand in Orbis is at a very weird angle. This is probably going to be an issue in a lot of games that have not been specifically updated for the index, is that your hand rotation is going to be severely off with the new controllers. It's there, it's pretty straight on here. Shooting is pretty dead on. This feels good, but if you need your hand to be right dead on, we might have some issues in some games with that. So just a little thing to be aware of. I said this is straight up and down. I'm shaking my fist at you. So if you're trying to be social with someone and you're like, yeah, or you're trying to flip them the bird with the index controllers, your hand is off. So it's something that developers need to consider, is they're going to have to update their hand models and rotations to go with the new index controllers if they want to support those. So now let's transition over to the next game. Okay, so here we are in Blade and Sorcery, and two very important things. One, I can still drink sodas and I don't even have to take these off. Two, the other one is that I can type without having to take these off. It's a little awkward, sure, but I can still, if I'm standing up and typing like this, I can still home row type with these on. I can still mostly use my mouse. It's a little awkward and it's not as fast as if I didn't have them on, but I don't have to take these off to do those things and put them back on. I don't know. I think that's an interesting thing. But let's go ahead and character selection. Apparently, I deleted everything, so we have to remake my guy. Okay, so here we are in Blade and Sorcery. I had to recreate my character really quick because I killed him off, but just touching. Oops. just touching grip is enough. Wait, hold on. Oh. Ah, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Oh, already used is what it's saying. So I'm actually trying to throw it. I can't throw for shit. Yep, it's got to be the whole hand. Not bad. Shank. This feels really natural. And it's, if I look through the nose gap at my hand, it's almost perfectly mirrored 1-to-1. I love the sounds. What is this? Did you know you can sheath up the, yeah, okay. I love that it's just a little, it's not even a full grab. It's just a little touch. I don't have to like squeeze. It's just a little, you see how light that was. I'm barely like, I've got barely any pressure. Yeah. So it still has to be touching, but it's still just barely any. God, I love the magic here. Just gonna, and the fact that trigger pulls it to you just instantly makes you sort of like hold your fingers out like you're, I don't know, it feels like you're force pulling, force push. I don't know what I'm trying to get at, but then you're like, no to me, as you make a gripping motion. It just fits, it flows, it's great. Okay, go back there. And you just let it go. It's so, you just let it go. It's so natural. Get back here. All right. There we go. Okay, let's go do a thing. I don't remember how we do any of this. So there's a canyon, there's a ruins, there's an arena, and a market. Let's go to the canyon. I don't think I've ever been to the canyon before. Let's try it. Let's try it. So I think, yeah, I've never been here. And I don't exactly remember how to play this game, so it's been a while. Very easy, medium, hard, 1v1. 1v1, oh, that's special. Endless melee, mercenaries versus friends, Warzone. Warzone sounds fun. Endless waves of random bandits, mercenaries, and cultists and friends. Max alive 10, endless HP, player 100%, NPC. Now let's just go. Where was the one-on-one? Classic, only one enemy at a time, swordsman and shieldman only, progressively harder, endless, let's see, AI, very easy to easy. Let's do this. I have the falchion. Oh, hey. I'm just grabbing her. Hey, catch. What the fuck happened to you, dude? Come here, come here. Come here, look. I don't know why there's a book here. Oh, hey. No, why is there a book here? I pressed a button, and I shouldn't have. Have your buddy. Alright. Alright, he just ran away. Okay, yeah. Come here, let me grab your ear, let me grab your ear. What do I... I don't know what I'm doing with this guy. Back the fuck up, dude. What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Oh my god, this looks so wrong right now. You know what? Now kiss. Now kiss. Oh, okay, here we go. Alright, let me have his ear. I thought... I forgot how we did magic. I'm just gonna beat you up with your own people. Yeah. Yeah, how's that? How's that? Here, no, come here. You're my new weapon. Here, give me this. Hit him with this. Hit him, hit him. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. That's just, that's pretty messed up. Here, you have that. Go down there. The gripping, no, nope, 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 nope. The grabbing is great. Nope, nope, nope. It's just so natural. You go down there. You go, oh no, I don't want to go down there. Again with the trackpad. Hey, 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 how's it going? Nope, go away. No, I don't. There we go. Go away. I'm reaching out and grabbing him. Oh, there we go. There's the ear. There's the ear pinch. I got the ear pinch. Come on. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I got your ear. Rip his ear off. Rip his ear off. No, no, nope, 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 nope. Yep. You just killed your buddy there. You just that's your fault. You did that. Look, I've got his ear though. Do you see how I've got his ear? I kind of like that. Like, can I get your ear? Can I? Nope, that's your... Alright, he's gonna go away. That's not... Nope. You go away. You, ear. Ear, no. Ear. How do I get your ear? I'm trying to grab his ear. I don't know if you guys got that, but... Go. Here. I don't know what you're doing, but it's annoying. Stop it. There we go. We got his ear. Here. This is fun. Here. Brutally murdering people is fun. Oh, hey. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to grab you there. But there, doesn't matter anymore. There we go. Here, just go off that. Hey, that's rude. That is rude. Seriously, it's really, really rude. You should really stop doing that. It's so just go away. This guy, what is this guy doing? Who said he could just hang out here? No. All right, let's just grab you. No, I don't want to open the book. All right, and woo! That's so great. Just the hand presence. What? I'm the shield hero, bitch. Okay, I just looked at her. Sit your ass down. No. No. Come here. Am I dead? I don't have my hands. Oh, I'm dead. I are dead. Oh god. I am so dead. Whee! Squish. Alright, buggy game is buggy. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and jump into another game really quick to test this out. Oh my god, what is going on? I have no idea what's happening right now. Let's leave. Let's leave. Let's leave now. All right, we're leaving. We're leaving. Goodbye. Maybe we're leaving. What game are we playing? Oh my god. Exit. Another nice thing that I like is I can stick it up here on my forehead, and because of the firmness of the face guard, it sits there beautifully. I do this a lot when I'm messing around with stuff over at my computer and getting recording stuff set up. This is great. I love this. But that's more just for me than you guys. All right, so here we are in a township tale, and as you can see, we have fingers. We can go crazy. 1, peace, V, victory, and it's pretty mirrored. It's a little like canted this way. So again, I'm making just a straight up down fist, and it's a little off to the angle like this, just a little bit, not much. That could just be variance in how people hold the trackpad. That's not something that I would really complain about. I'm going to go to Australia, where we created a new character, and I'm going to dick around there. You do, in the Steam VR, you do have the index representations, and they do still have the green pips on there. I created a character last night. What is this? What is this garbage? You know what? Let's just random until we get something. Close enough. Just a grip here. That's really weird how we're holding this. Okay. Plop, 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 plop. Let go. Eat this. Okay. Let's go. Okay, and let's put my shirt on. Okay, little work still needs to be done on that. Letting go. So this is an alpha game, probably not the best, but it was one of the few that I know that had the hand articulation, and it's pretty friggin' good too. This is better than the Valve implementation, if I do say so myself. Anywho. Nope. It just gets a little stuck every now and then. Okay, let's leave. That's close enough. We can oh, hello, teleport potion bottle. We'll save you. Because that can be refilled. Let's see. So okay, that is that button. So we'll turn that off. Our hands are beautiful. Ha! Oh, it doesn't go all the way up. There we go. We can communicate. All right, let's see how picking things up works in a game that was designed with. Oh, that's. With just my pinky, I swing the sword. You know what? I wonder if that is the, I wonder if that's the grip. The sticky grip. Yeah, I think that's the sticky grip. I'm picking this up and dropping it over and over again because I am trying to figure out yeah, so you can make it grip. You can make it sticky grip. I almost feel like you don't need it though. It almost feels bad to have sticky grip on with these, and that was not something I was expecting, to be perfectly honest. It's almost like I wanna turn it off because I'm grabbing it. This feels natural to just hold it with a grip like this. I'm not expending much effort to do anything just to have it here. Yeah, I almost like this better. Let's see. Where's your thing? Where's the thing? I don't even know what these things are called. Everybody else knows what the names of the mobs are called, and I have no idea. I don't have a backpack. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, that's... Nope. So that's a problem. With grip being grab, I almost want to turn grip to grab off because it's so easy to just like accidentally touch those. So many pumpkins over here. The server is so much nicer. I was hoping to, there we go. Come here, you. Let's... It's so slow. Why am I so slow? I don't know. I don't know why I'm so slow over here. I felt like that in other games. Like, I'm not able to get up to full speed. Like, I felt like that in Blade and Sorcery, but... I mean, obviously here I can get full speed. So I know I was in the water and my speed's going to be reduced there, but it felt like it was more than that. Maybe, I don't know, combat or something. So yeah, this feels good. We can communicate again, like I said. This is great. We're number 1. V. We're fancy as we drink our potion with our pinkies out. I don't know. This is good. I like it. Ooh, blacksmithing. I don't have anything to smith, but if I did, that'd be cool. All these Aussie people are actually online. That's impressive. I don't know what time it is for them. If we were to, like, take this, blonk, blonk, blonk. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going and doing things. There's nothing on there to take off, but still. A pickaxe is just lying around. Let's see. So it's weird that you have to press the trackpad once the stickiness is gone. I don't know exactly how to get the stickiness. Oh, it's the trackpad. Okay, so grabbing, pressing the trackpad, and letting go gives you sticky. So that's how you get the sticky, and then to get rid of the sticky, just the trackpad again. I wonder if it is the same for. Nope, it is just the trackpad. The trackpad and the trackpad and the stick do different things. It looks beautiful. Like I haven't really been commenting on how it looks, but it looks great. It looks wonderful. The circle that is typically around the black circle is almost not visible. I really have to look for it. The field of view on this is pretty fucking amazing. It's really, really good. This needs to be the new gold standard for field of view. There's so much screen in my face right now. Literally, actually, part of the screen is touching my face. It's touching my eyebrows. That's how close it is. If you turn this dial and push it back out, at the far out, it looks more like the Rift. So your field of view does vary quite a bit depending on where your position is. So if you have glasses, you're likely going to have a lesser field of view than if you don't, and you can get it cranked right up on your face. Like, it's right up on your eyeballs, and it feels great. It feels really great. I can sort of feel the warmth of the lenses. That's I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, but it works, so it's fine. What does this guy got? What dark ritual is this?
I'm trying to sacrifice this villain to the god of Joel.
The god of Joel. Okay. How do I join this religion?
You can't. I'm going to lose my life.
You know what? That's what I think of that.
Oh man, that's an expensive flip off right there.
Yeah, it is.
I'm glad you got your index today.
Me too.
Very good. I'd pay 1.5k to flip somebody off in the air.
Just 1K.
Oh, just one. You already had the vibe and the lighthouses.
Oh no, I got the full package. The full package is 1K. 999.
Oh shit. Well, I guess that's 1.5k Canadian.
Oh yeah, that's Monopoly money, right?
Pretty much.
Well, good luck on your ritual.
Thank you. Good luck on flipping people off.
I'm gonna go flip everybody in town off.
That's what I like to hear.
Alright, so we communicated. We're communicating. He didn't want to communicate. So, how valuable is flipping people off to you? Is it worth $999? Please let me know in the comments below, because that's why you get one of these. That's why you get an index. There's no one here anymore. Damn it! Where'd they go? Jesus Christ. I don't know who that is, but their image that just popped up on my screen was freaking psychotic. Let's go to Town Hall really quick. Let's go flip off everybody in Town Hall. And then I think that I will just I'll just play for a little bit before I give my my final thoughts. Maybe get like an hour of just straight gameplay, because really all I've been doing is demoing and testing and screwing around. But get some actual gameplay, and then just sort of do a summary and wrap up my thoughts after about an hour or so. One of the things that's just beautiful is having SteamVR already installed, this was just recognized right away. There were a couple of firmware updates for the headset, a couple of firmware updates for the controllers, nothing for the base station, so you're perfectly fine to mount those right away. Well, the one thing about the index is now I've got wires.
Oh, did you not have wires before?
I did not.
What were you?
Oh, so close.
Or did you just have the TP cast? Or...
I had the TP cast to begin with, but I also got the Vive wireless module.
Oh, that throw there. Come on now.
That was a beautiful throw. I've disgraced you.
Haha!
Hit me in the face.
Yeah, with the catch and the spin around. Okay, so I've just spent the last 4 hours or so in headset with the index, and these are going to be just my quick, first thoughts as I take the headset off and sort of decompress after running around in Township Tale, throwing kunai at people and playing catch. So let's start off with the lenses. So lens distance is really nice, like right smack up against your face. So much so that right in here, I could feel the lenses, like right where the edge of my brows are. I could feel the lenses pressing up against my face. If you've got glasses, you're probably not going to be able to have it that close. So your field of view is probably going to be slightly less. But with no glasses and having them just right up against my eyeballs, just lenses hugging my eyeballs, I could see almost no black. Like the entire ring of black around your vision when you're in a Rift or a Vive, just gone, just obliterated. The field of view on these things is just disgustingly good. I'm amazed. Really, really loved it for that. Even though that this is wired, the index is probably going to be my new daily driver. It's that friggin' good. I mean, I can't explain how good it is. Unfortunately, I did forget to change the refresh rate, and it was just 90, so I can't comment on the 144 hertz or the performance, but when I do a follow-up to this, I will absolutely be commenting on the 144 hertz. I have already changed it. You do have to manually go into settings and select 144 hertz. Otherwise, it just defaults to 90. For some reason, I don't know why, I was assuming it would default to 144. And I was like, well, I don't see much of a difference. Well, that's because there was no difference. So I will comment on the 144 hertz at another time. Right now, I can't say much about it. Other than that, the view was beautiful, including the God rays. Yes, there are a few God rays. The only time I noticed them was in a Township Tale at night. I could look directly at the sun, or not the sun. The sun doesn't come out at night. The moon, I could look directly at the moon and be just fine. But when I would look straight ahead and the moon was up here, shining down, that's really when I saw the God rays. Is sort of that indirect, the moon's over here outside of my view, and it's God rays. They weren't horrible. They were, I could deal with them. It wasn't like a make it or break it sort of deal. It was just kind of, I was looking for them and I saw them sort of situation. So, I mean, I'm not too worried about it. It may be a bigger issue in the future with other games, but I think that's going to be on a game-by-game basis. We'll see as I go further. But in this play session, they weren't too bad. The sweet spot. As soon as I put the headset on, I immediately found the sweet spot. I don't know if that's just because I've got so many headsets and I've got so much experience putting the headset on and finding the sweet spot, but it seems rather decently sized. I just plop, whoop, shoo. Oh, hey, I can see perfectly. It's great. It's wonderful. Yay! So sweet spot seems pretty good. With that comes the IPD setting. It's just a slider on the bottom of the headset here. It was fairly easy to dial in my 69.2 IPD. I settled for just 69.3 because just like with the Vive Pro and the dial that it has, it's difficult to get that fine-tuned 0.1 change because it doesn't register that right away. You have to move it more to get that that overlay to pop up in your view so that you can see what you're changing it to. Otherwise, you can move it slightly and it won't show any change. You might have actually moved, but the display doesn't pop up. There's some threshold there that makes fine tuning difficult. Personally, I want anytime I touch that button, that display should pop up. That display should pop up when I don't want it. But that's me. I would much rather have that fine-tuned control and be able to go from 69.3 to 69.2 with ease, because I find that a little bit frustrating. But in the grand scheme of things, that 0.1 millimeter is not going to make a lick of difference. It's just the developer and me. I want it to be accurate. Audio issues. I don't like the headset audio, period. I don't plan on using it. I don't plan on using it ever. My issues with it. There are two primary issues. They did not provide a way to remove them. I did, in fact, remove them. They're no longer on there, as you can see. It takes I believe a T6 star screwdriver to unscrew them. So it's not even just a basic Phillips or flathead that you're going to have lying around your house. Most normal average people probably aren't going to have the screwdriver. I have just a one of those kits, screwdriver kits, that has a whole bunch of not normally used bits in it. So I just happen to have the right one. I don't know what everyone's, the average person's tool situation is, if they're going to have one of these or not. I feel like it's probably not common. If it was a Phillips or a flathead, then sure, you don't necessarily need to include something in there. If it's like a hex key or a weird star shape, you probably need to include some tool to deal with this. There wasn't anything in the box, and I kind of think that that's shitty for a $999 headset. I don't want to use the audio, period. I want to get rid of it. And I don't want the Vive software to automatically switch my Windows default device to the Index. Ever. Never, ever. I have Steam set up to never, ever, ever change it. So why, when I booted up the first game to play, were my Windows settings set to this device? Now, maybe that's Windows. Maybe it's not a Steam thing. I don't know exactly why it happened, but it's a frustrating thing. I have to go into the sound settings and disable the device, switch it back to my default device. It's probably a Windows thing. It's fucking frustrating. I hate it. I don't want it. I don't want it. That's it. I don't need to say anything else. I don't want it. So fit. The fit of the headset. Beautiful. I was 4 hours, no complaints. No, constant readjusting, no pulling it off my face to let blood flow, no the strap on the top of my head digging into my skull causing discomfort, nothing. No pressure on my forehead that comes with the PSVR. It felt good. It felt comfortable. I didn't have any problems being in it for an extended period of time. I can lift it up and put it on my forehead when I need to do something out in, at my computer. I didn't have any issues that I noticed in this first play session. It felt very comfortable. It felt great. It felt great. The end. The cable. Let's talk about the cable. The cable goes from my computer over there, way the fuck over to my farthest corner over there, and barely leaves the ground. It comes about a half a foot to a foot off the ground. It doesn't feel like it's pulling on my headset, even when I'm right up against the wall over there. It's great. It is the perfect length for my room. It is not too long. It is not too short. It is wonderful. And with that length, means that I can spin around more and not have to worry about detangling myself. So the fact that it's wired is less of an issue because this cable is so damn long. Wireless is still the be all end all. Unfortunately, the HTC Vive wireless adapter will not work with this because they chose a mini DisplayPort looking adapter, and then the adapter on the Vive wireless is some sort of proprietary, I don't know, but the holes and the ins and the outs don't match up. Square peg round hole situation, so we can't use the wireless even though it should in theory work. A lot of people are saying that theoretically it should work. If someone maybe makes an adapter, maybe that's a thing that'll work in the future. Speaking of adapters, I think it's pretty shitty that the Virtual Link was not in the box. The Virtual Link is a $40 add-on that is going to ship on the 31st, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. $40 for the Virtual Link add-on. It's going to cut down a lot of clutter on your machine. It takes the DisplayPort, the USB, and the AC adapter, and it takes all three of those cables and turns it into a single USB Type-C connector, which goes into your GPU. That seems like a no-brainer, but that's going to cost you $40. I don't necessarily think that I like that they kept it separate. They didn't include it with the $1,000 headset, and they're charging $40 for it. As Barnaby said in Discord just a few minutes ago, that's a pretty dick Mac style move. I can also see the other side where not everybody has one of these, 20 series GPUs that's got the Virtual Link USB-C port on the back of it. So why make them pay the $40 for this adapter that it's going to cost? So maybe it would have been more expensive if they included it. I don't know. I can see both sides to it. I still, because I want it and I need it, I still think it's kind of shitty that it wasn't in the box. But that's just me. So the tracking. At the beginning, we had some issues with the tracking. And I think I discovered what it is. I've got a big-ass 50-inch TV sitting right there that is both hooked up to my Stream PC and my PS4. As soon as I covered that up, all of my tracking issues went away. I put a tablecloth over the TV, all of the reflections went away, and the tracking was beautiful after that. Beautiful, not a single issue. I was able to bend over in a township tail and pick up ore and didn't have any stuttering or bouncing or any of that garbage. It was great. It was wonderful. The tracking was beautiful and I love it. It just so perfect. I could do whatever the hell I wanted and it just tracked just the way that I needed it to. Tracking, wonderful. The controllers. Okay, so here's where I'm going to lose you. Okay? Just a little bit. Not a lot of it, but I'm going to lose you a little bit. I'm going to put an image up over there. Okay? That's my hand, and I didn't notice it looked like that at first. So this is like 20 minutes later. After I got out of the headset, 20 minutes later, I looked at my hand. I've actually still, like 40 minutes later, got a bit of a mark. So this edge right here on this, and this cable right here are what caused that indent on my flesh. And maybe it's because I pulled them too tight. Maybe I need to find the sweet spot for these. But it's either going to be tight or it's going to fall off. One of the two. I need to find where that needs to be because I do feel like right down in here, in like the pinky side of your hand, it pinches this area right here. And eventually it kind of goes numb and you get used to it and you don't think about it. But that really isn't a good answer. So comfort with these leaves something to be desired. There are probably better ways that they could have implemented this strap here so that the cord that you pull to tighten it is really the problem. That's what digs into your flesh, and that's what becomes painful. It kind of pinches your flesh between the cord and the cushion aspect. And like I said, 20 minutes later, I still had an impression of the padding and the cable on both of my hands. Um, Again, I did get used to it after a while, and 3 or 4 hours in, I wasn't really thinking about it, so I was able to play and not have issues. But still, when you first put these on, it's a little uncomfortable. It's gonna take some time to get used to, I think, especially to get used to not holding the controllers. You can't hold the controllers like this. And this may be a developer learning curve type of thing, where the developers just need to know how to code for this behavior. But going on 3 years of muscle memory to hold onto my controllers like this, right? Well, when you do this and you've got your hands down here and you're just sort of holding onto them like this, and you're just doing your thing, especially in a Township Tale where you've got interactables right here at your hip, just the act of holding it here will cause you to pick things up off of your belt and drop them. We saw the same thing in Blade and Sorcery. As I was just standing there with my arms at my sides, I was picking up and putting back my dagger a couple of times when we first loaded in. It's gonna be an effort to train myself to have my hands open as I'm just standing around and doing nothing and not grab the controllers. It feels so unnatural right now. It's going to be a thing that I'm going to have to train myself, and you're probably going to have to train yourself too, or just don't play games where it matters. I kind of think it's a developer training issue where developers just need to find that sweet spot where it's just, relaxed hands on here versus somebody actually wanting to grab and interact with a thing. That's probably going to take time to figure out. That's pretty much it with my complaints for the controllers. I think they're fairly significant complaints. Comfort is definitely going to be a significant complaint. Having those indents on my hands after using these for just a couple hours, that's pretty high up there on this should probably be addressed. Probably should have been addressed in the 4 years these were in beta. Somebody should have brought that up. The other thing is the trackpad. I had a lot of issues where just sort of grazing the trackpad or doing something else and accidentally hitting the trackpad. So that's another thing that's going to actively take some time to get used to, and putting my hands down here instead of up here. Up here seems to cause issues with the trackpad and such. But that's where it needs to be for the capacitive touch. So I don't know. I haven't found where I'm going to keep my thumb yet. I tried out a couple of different things, like keeping it on the joystick, keeping it down here, kind of keeping it up here. I'll figure something out, and eventually I will adjust and adapt. But it was just getting started a little awkward, and had me bouncing around a bit in Orbis. I don't know if you noticed that while I was fishing or not, but I kept tapping the trackpad and going a little bit. Yeah. The grips are a bit too sensitive. The comfort is a bit too tight. Dev learning curve. That's pretty much all I wanted to say about the controllers. They feel really good though. They feel like in your hands. The gripping, like it doesn't feel like a button. It's weird. I don't really know how to describe it, but it feels good. Especially in Blade and Sorcery, reaching out and just grabbing someone's head and throwing them. It felt so natural and so good. The controllers are really a double-edged sword for me at the moment. There's some stuff that I really like about them. Really like them. But then there are some things that just like, oh my god, these aren't really usable. I mean, they're usable. I'm being a little hyperbolic there. But yeah, maybe still a few tweaks left for these. But yeah, that I think just about wraps up everything that I really wanted. Oh, no. So there is a day one firmware update. There's a day one firmware update for the headset. There are 3 updates that need to be run, and there is a day one update for the controllers. There are 2 updates for the controllers, each controller. There are no firmware updates for the base stations, so feel free to just put those up on your wall immediately. Pull the covering off. You don't need to worry about having to take them back down, plug them into your PC or anything. There's no firmware update for those. Just the headset, just the controllers as of this recording. So you don't need to worry about any of that. I left them up and had the plastic on them just in case I needed to take them down and didn't want to get fingerprints all of them. Setup was very, very simple. It took me maybe 20 minutes to get them mounted and everything good to go. I already had SteamVR installed, obviously. Booting up SteamVR, it just saw the headset. It just saw it. No additional anything. It immediately bumped me into room setup. Room setup flew by. I'm a pro at room setup at this point. And it just worked great. It just worked. Period. Done. I love it. It's great. SteamVR. Yay. Go. That, I think, is going to do it for my initial thoughts on the Index. Oh, at some point during the video, I did remove the faceplate. I noticed that on the green screen it was invisible, so I decided to pop it off and just see what it looks like. I'm probably gonna leave it off because this is pretty warm. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, definitely recommend the headset. It is, if you are looking for an enthusiast headset, even without the wireless, this is a very good choice. I can't wait to get a wireless module for this. If they throw a wireless module into the mix here, this hands down becomes the best headset of the moment, of the current iteration of headsets that are presently released. If this had wireless, it would be hands down the best headset, period. No contest. Just straight no contest. It kind of shits all over the Vive at the moment. It definitely shits all over the Rift. Yeah, I'm very happy with this headset right now. There are definitely some things that I would like to see different and some things that I would like to change, but overall my feeling is happy and money well spent. So that's a thumbs up for this. If you enjoyed this video and you got anything out of it, please be sure to hit that like. Subscribe for more content like this and more streams I will be doing for the next week or so. Probably everything in this headset. Probably for the foreseeable future, just doing everything in this headset, unless I really feel like I need the mobility of the wireless, which, now that I have the tracking 2.0 base stations, yay, it might be better. We'll see. But I can spin that up at any point in time because it's the exact same setup. That's the other thing that's so beautiful about this. I have this wired setup and I have this wireless setup, and I can interchange them at will, and it's the same sensors. I love it. I love it so much. It's so wonderful. I'm gonna sing its praises for forever. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, also check out the link below for cool merch like this sweaty shirt that I've got that's covered in cat hair because my cat likes to sit in my lap and shed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.